the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, formed out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander YAHANNA. We are the home of the truth. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Sabbath service. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be reading the scriptures in the Hebrew and the English, giving you a full understanding of what the scriptures actually say. You understand what they actually mean. You know, giving you the actual teachings of the Bible. You know, you've been in the Christian church your entire life. You haven't been getting these teachings. You haven't been getting the true word of God. Well, we're going to be giving you the word of God, and we're going to read it in the original language, so there's no discrepancies of what this means and what that means. We'll be able to look at the context and look at the original language and explain exactly what it means when it says what it says. So there'll be no confusion. You know, the Most High God is not the author of confusion. That's why he sent the I.S.U.P.K. down here, you know what I'm saying, and set up the I.S.U.P.K. down here so that we can make sure that we get this truth out to the nation. You understand? Right. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'll say a medium, just stand. State your registry.
Yabakan, Banyahawada, Banyashala.
Yabakan, Banyahawada, Banyashala.
Yahabashimi al-Shabrakata.
Yahabashimi al-Shabrakata. SHALAM. Alright. Now we will do the prayers in the Hebrew and the English. Amadim, which means to stand. Amadim Wapanya Hakwadam Sar, which means to turn and face the east. I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and the English.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Quadash.
Quadash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malak with Ka.
Malak with Ka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'arataza.
Ba'arataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathan Lanawa.
Latan Lanawa.
Lacham.
Lacham.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalak Lanawa.
Wasalak Lanawa.
Kawath Nawa.
Kawawath Nawa.
Kasalak Nawa.
Kasalak Nawa.
Kawath Yanawa.
Kawawath Yanawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabaya'anawa.
Tabaya'anawa.
Banasayawan.
Banasayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Awashayanawa.
Awashaynawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wahata Parat.
Wahata Parath.
La'aman.
In the English. Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not.
Into temptation.
Into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power and the glory.
And the power and the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. Akach, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kashai.
Baba Kashai.
Nathan Lanawa.
Nathan Lanawa.
Hakach.
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 La Rapa'ah.
La Rapa'ah.
Kal Machala.
Kal Machala.
Wakal Marwa.
Wakal Marawa.
Hakach.
Hakach.
La Tahar,
La Tahar,
Ha Matzarayim,
Ha Matzarayim,
Hakak,
Hakach,
La Hakwayam,
Lahakuyam,
Hamathiam,
Hamathian,
Hakak,
Hakach,
Al Rakawa,
Al Rakawa,
Hatama Allah,
Hatama Allah,
La Garashan,
Lagarashan,
Bashim Yahawashai,
Ba'ashim Yahushua,
the Wada Aman,
the Word Aman. In the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahawashai,
please give us the power
please give us the power
to heal all manner of sickness
to heal all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out
to cast them out
in the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahawashai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bahashim Yahawashai.
Ba'ashim Yahushua,
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa,
Wa Yasha'ala.
YAHANNA,
Wahabayah.
Wahabayath,
Saparium.
Saparium,
Barak.
Barak,
Bahashim Yahawashai.
Ba'ashim Yahushua,
The Wada Aman.
the Word Aman. In the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahawashai.
bless us
Bless us.
and Yasha'Allah
And Yasha'ala.
and the school
And the school.
in the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahawashai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah,
Ayanya.
Ayanya,
Al-Haharium.
Al-Haryam,
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah,
Isariah.
Isaiah,
Isariah.
Isaiah,
Ma'an.
Ma'an,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Aisha.
Aisha,
Shemayim.
Shemayim,
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah,
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan,
Lamawat.
Lamawat,
Regalka.
Regalka,
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Hana.
Hana,
La'ah.
La'ah,
Yanawam.
Yanawam,
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah,
Yayishan.
Yayishan,
Shawamar.
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'Allah,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Tazalka.
Tazalka,
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad,
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka,
Yawamam.
Yawamam,
Hashamash.
Hashamash,
La'ayakayaka.
La'ayakaka,
Wayarak.
Wayarak,
Balayala.
Balayala,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka,
Makar Rai.
Makarai,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Afnapashka.
Athnapashka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar Tazaafka.
Yashamar Taza'afka,
Wabawa Aka.
Wabawaka,
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha,
Wa'ad Awalam.
Wa'ad Awalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up mine eyes
unto the hills,
unto the hills.
from whence cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al Damiyah Laka,
all Damayalaka,
Al Thakarash,
all Thakarash,
Wa'al,
Wa'al,
Tashakwat,
Tashakwat,
Al,
all
Kaya,
Kaya,
Hana,
Hana,
Awayabika,
Awayabika,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahama Yawan,
Wamashanayaka,
Wamashanayaka,
Sha'awa,
Sha'awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Amika,
Al Imaka,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Ya'iriamwa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayata Ya'aitazawa,
Wayata Ya'itazawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
all Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakak Yadam,
Wanakakidam,
Magoya,
Magaya,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'Allah,
Awad,
Iwad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'aitazawa,
Nawa'itazawa,
Lab,
Lab,
Yakhadwa,
Yakadwa,
Ayaka,
Alyaka,
Baryath,
Baryath,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Ahoya,
Ahoya,
Arawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai Aliyam,
Washmai Aliyam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagarium,
Wahagarium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashaf,
Palashaf,
Amishabia,
Amishabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashwar,
Gamashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasiyah Sara'ah,
Kasayasara'a,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyashwan,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan da Ara,
Ba'ayanda Ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayitamwa,
Nadiyamawa,
Nadiyamawa,
Ka Irab,
Ka'ara,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Bak,
Wakazabat,
Wakaza Zalmanai,
Wakazazamanai,
Call Nasiya Kamwa,
Kal Nasiyakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Naya Rashad,
Nayarashah,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Af,
Na'ath,
Na'awad,
Na'awath,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayitamwa,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapaya,
Wakwa,
Uka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Sabaira,
Tabaira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakala Haba,
Wakala Abba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadama,
Daradapma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Wapavka,
Wabasa Wapavka,
Sabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayaba Hawa,
Wayabahawa,
Ida I,
Idi,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayada Iwa,
Wayada Iwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
All Car Artazai.
Alkar Ratzah. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Yasha'Allah
that the name of Yasha'Allah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Arad,
and like Zeed.
and like Zaed.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all their princes as Zabah,
and as Amunah,
as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of the power
the houses of the power
in possession.
in possession.
On my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stubble before the
as
wind,
a stubble before the wind,
as a fire burneth the wood,
as a fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their face with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded,
in trouble forever.
in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame,
let them be put to shame,
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, with that, Sar, which means to turn forward, and Yashabim, which means to sit down.
I'll be with us on that. Before
Yeah. Boy, doing the balancing act. All right, get them prayers to clap, man. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see where we start. Today we're gonna be starting at Numbers 18 and 25. Let's see here. Now, if you're new to the Sabbath service, I need you to make sure that you follow along with us. So
The way you're going to be following along with us today is you go to your Bible Hub app or BibleHub.com. From there, you can go down to the second bar, the gray bar, and you click INT. When you click, hey, Leo, be quiet. When you click INT, then you're able to look at the interlinear. And from interlinear selection, you're able to see the Hebrew and the English so that you can follow along with us as we read in the Hebrew, okay? With that, we're going to go ahead and get started.
Time. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 25 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, All, Mashah, La'amar. Verse 26. Wa'al, Ha Lawayam, Sadabar, Wa Amarat, Alaham, Kaya, Sakwakwa, Ma'at, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ha Ma'aishar, Slakia, Ha Ma'aishara, Ashar, Nathafia, Lakam, Ma'atham, Bana Khalafkam, Wa Har Slakio, Wa Haramatham, Ma Manawa, Sa Slakio, Sa Rawamai, Yahweh, Ma'aishar, Slakio, Ma'aishara, Man, Ha Ma'aishara. Verse 27. Wa Nakashab, Lakam, Third, Rawamavkam, Kadagan, Man, Ha Garan, Wa Kamala'a, Man, Ha Yak, it's like Ha Yakwa, it's like Ha Yakwa. Verse 28. Khan, Thar Yamar, Gum, Atham, Thara Wamath, Yahweh, Makal, Ma'ai Sharathiakam, Ashar, Sakwakwa, Ma'at, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa Nathatham, Ma Manwa, At, Sa Rawamath, Yahweh, La Aharan, Hakahan. Verse 29. Makal, Masan, Slakia, Masan, Sayakam, Slakia, Yamar, Call, Ramat, Slakia, Rawamat, Yahweh, Makal, Khalabwa, Ma Wadashwa, Ma Manwa. Verse 30. Wa Amarat, Alaham, Ba ha rayamakam. At khalabwa. Ma manwa. Wa nakhashab. La lawayam. Ka sabawaat. Garan. Wa kathab wa'at. Yaqub. Verse 31. Wa akalatham. Afwa. Bakal. Ma Kawam. Atham. Wa Bayath. Wa Bayathkam. Kaya. Shakar. Hawa'a. Lakam. Khala. Ibar. Ibar Takam. Ba'ahal. Mawa'ai. Verse 32. Wala'a. Tasha'awa. Aliyawa. Khata'a. Ba Harayamakam. A Khalabwa. Ma Manwa. Wa At. Kodashia. Banya. Yash'ala. La'a. Sa Khalawwa. Wala'a. Sa Mawaswa. Five more.
Nah, go. That's the end of that one. End it right there, and then we can start the chapter. Next chapter.
Sir. This is the book of Exodus, chapter.
Numbers.
I'm slacking this book. Damn. Slacking. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 25. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 26, Thus speak unto the Levites, and say unto them, When ye take of the children of Israel the tithes which I have given you from them to your inheritance, then ye shall offer up an heave offering of it for the Lord, even a tenth part of the tithe.
So, right now, what we've been reading in the last chapter is the Most High giving pretty much the instruction to the Levites on what the Levites should be doing with all the offerings and and anything that was offered up to the Most High and given to the Levite priests. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's talking about the tithe. And when the tithes is given, a tenth of the tithes is given to the Levites, even the Levites got to get a tenth of that. You understand me? And tithe that as well. Keep reading.
Kind. Verse 27. And this your heave offering shall be reckoned unto you, as though it were the corn of the threshing floor, and as the fullness of the winepress.
So basically it's gonna be separated, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me 1 second. So like the threshing floor is pretty much like
Where you make corn,
like,
a lot of corn.
well, no, the threshing floor is pretty much the place where you do all of your grain work. You know what I'm saying? So when they gather all the grains and when they gather different grain like vegetables or grains, you know what I'm saying? you got to have a place where you can separate the grain from the
The bad stuff.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that you don't eat. You understand me? So that's what you do on the threshing floor. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much telling you that this is going to be separated from amongst the, you know what I'm saying, the Levites. So we keep going.
Verse 28. Thus ye also shall offer and heave offering unto the Lord of all your tithes, which ye receive of the children of Israel. And ye shall give thereof the Lord's heave offering to Aaron, the priest.
So out of all of that, then you're going to also give an offering to Aaron, who was the head priest at the time. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Verse 29. Out of all your gifts ye shall offer every heave offering of the Lord, of all the best thereof, even the hollow part thereof out of it.
So you're going to be offering up the best to the Most High no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying, me? Pretty much simple and plain, pretty much cut and dry. Keep going.
Verse 30. Therefore thou shalt say unto them, when ye have heaved the best thereof from it, then it shall be counted unto the Levites as the increase of the threshing floor, and as the increase of the winepress.
So all of these increases are going to be pretty much for the storehouse. You understand? Like, it's going to be counted as an increase, and you're going to put it away. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the increase of the wine and the increase of the grain, you know what I'm saying? The 10% that you take out of the offerings that is given to the Levites, you're going to put it away in the storehouse, right? So that you can have it you can just have it. You know what I'm saying? You can have it for storage. You read?
Verse 31. And ye shall eat it in every place, ye and your households, for it is your reward for your service in the tabernacle of the congregation.
So, like, what you gotta understand is that they gonna have to, like, you're not harvesting every day. You know what I'm saying? You're not harvesting all the grain every day. It's gonna come a time where it ain't nothing to harvest at this point because we're growing grain. With that being said, all the stuff that you've been putting aside, the Levites are gonna still need to eat. The Levites are gonna still need to drink. They're gonna have these things ready for them to eat. So ultimately, they're gonna still be eating all of these things. You understand? So it's pretty much going like all these tithes and offerings are given unto the Levites for the Lord, so that the Levites can have them, and the Levites will have it they'll have to eat them. You know what I'm saying? They're not being offered to the Most High God to go bad. You understand me? The Most High God has made a place for them to be consumed. You understand? So the Levites gonna be the ones consuming. What you got?
Good, sir. What you saying that is heavy because it just makes you think. Like if it's a commandment to give, you know what I'm saying, the first of your increase, but let's say a person wanted to say, oh, I'm just gonna give, since I gotta give it up to the Levites, I'm gonna give him my bullock with the blemish on it, or I'm gonna give him my bad stuff. That's what the Levite is eating. Like, it's really it just shows that, you know what I'm saying, somebody's depending on you to keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a jerk and just be like, I'm gonna give him my livestock and my crops that's not that good. Well, that you just gave somebody their food for the whole year that's not that good.
Right. You got to think about it like when we say brotherhood is a weapon, it's not really brotherhood is a weapon because the I.S.U.P.K made it. It's brotherhood is a weapon because you can see that throughout the Bible, where in fact, like in this particular context, the brotherhood is a weapon is you giving the best because you know one of your brothers is going to eat it. You understand me? So you don't want your brother, like it's like when you invite people over the house, you don't give them the leftovers and you don't make them eat off of the worst plates you have. You bring out your best place and you feed them the best food you got because you want to be a good house. You want to be a good host for your guests. It's the same way with the Levites. The Levites were being hosted by all of these different nations within their nations. So within their inherited nations, because the Most High God gave them these lands. You understand? So when the Most High give you these lands and they say that the Levites supposed to be within these lands, then you got to be able to treat your Levites like good hostess.
That's right.
Hosts, rather. I say hostess. That's a snack. you be good hosts to your Levites, and being good host to your Levites means and really, if we being quite honest, all you're doing is following the commandments, and it's making you be a good host. So the Lord is telling you to be a good host, and all you're doing is just following what the Lord says to do, and you're gonna end up being a great brother to your brother.
That's right.
So that, I mean, when you hear Christians talk about, the law's done away with, and the Old Testament is just for the Hebrews then, and all this different thing, then what they're essentially doing is not only making place for sin and making it, because they love pork so much, they want to make it a place for pork, but they end up making a place for adultery too, because you're canceling out all these laws, but you're also taking away the framework of brotherhood that was built before you.
Right.
It was a framework built for brotherhood to stay in the nation. And when you take it away, then there's no reason for you to be brotherhood, and that's there's no reason for you to show brotherhood. And that's kind of reason why you got Christian churches taking all the money out the hoods now, and they not really giving back to the hood. They're not really giving back to the poor. They're not giving back to the people that actually need it. You understand? Because they've thrown out the things, the framework, the skeleton that told them that they were supposed to be feeding this to the brothers.
Right.
They're supposed to be feeding this to the poor. They took that away. So with that, if the law is done away with, then that's done away with. Then brotherhood is done away with, and now you got the pastor sleeping with the deacon's wife. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Like all these different things Christianity has made a way for, and in the I.S.U.P.K. we try our best to not only show the Lord that we want to be obedient, but bring back the obedience to the nation so that we don't have to kill one another in this world. Right. You understand me? All this world and Christianity is doing is allowing us, giving us place to kill one another. And that's what the devil that the Bible speaks of wants us to do. The person wants us to kill one another because he really just enjoys it. They're entertained by us. They're confederate against us. We read that in the prayer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't want to see us be great. But if you want to be great, then you got to follow what the Most High God says.
That's right.
You understand? He read. Should be the last verse.
Verse 32. And ye shall bear no sin by reason of it, when ye have heaved from it the best of it. Neither shall ye pollute the holy things of the children of Israel, lest ye die.
Right. So, give me 1 second. Hold up. Let me see. Gotta say this right quick. Yeah. So, there's no reason to think that so there's no reason to think that you're sinning because you're doing what the Most High God tells you to do. Unless you don't do what the Most High God tells you to do, and then you pollute the holy things, and then now you're going to die. Most High God is going to kill you if you try to pollute the holy things. Like one of the holiest things we got right now is the Sabbath service. You understand me? We got a holy Sabbath service where we able to rehearse the righteous acts. You understand me? And if you come to pollute it or destroy it or interrupt it, then you're gonna be one of the people that the Most High God put His hands on. And that's what the Christians doing with these fake Sunday worship services and all these different things. They're trying to pollute what's hallowed to the Most High God. What's hallowed is you following what the Most High God tells you to do. You upholding the culture of the Israelites, His chosen people, the chosen people of God.
I could, sir.
Go ahead.
Also, it goes out to the Christian pastors that watch I.S.U.P.K. classes, take the breakdowns, change them up, and then go teach their prosperity with the knowledge that we giving them.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about the Sabbath service of the house of the Ebenoscal.
Ebenezer Faith on the Rock.
Sir.
In Mount Eden.
I see that more often than I should when I'm on YouTube.
Man, they love to steal. Christian churches and the Christian fake Israelite groups. They do the same thing. They call Captain Zariak up every day on his Car Chronicles ask them the questions. Go back and take those questions
so-
back like they have found the truth.
Ah,
No, you just listening to us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you should just come help us.
would that
Come
be
help us.
considered polluting the holy thing?
I mean, if you're not coming in here and actually doing what the Levites, like, okay, so you can't be a Levite and not do what the Levites are supposed to do. And you can't be a non-Levite and say you doing what the Levites are doing. We saw what happened with Korah and them. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas said, oh yeah, we children of God too. We can do that, right? Nah, you can't do that. You feel me? So if you think that you doing what the Lord tell you to do, and you haven't been trained or ordained by the Lord, the men on earth that are the men of God on earth, then you are polluting the hallowed things. You're polluting the holy things. And if you pollute the holy things, then you can expect more than Captain America. I mean, what's it, Captain Planet? Captain Planet, you know, he like to defeat the polluters. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the Most High God defeats polluters as well. You see that right here in the Book of Numbers. With that, let's go ahead and move to the next chapter.
Sir.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, Wa'al, Aharon, La Amar. Verse 2, Za'at, Chakwat, Ha, Sawara, Ashar, Kazawa, Yahweh, La Amar, Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa, Yahwakwa, Ayaka, Para, Adama, Tamyama, Ashar, Ayan, Ba, Mawam, Ashar, La'af, Ila, Aliyah, Ayah. Verse 3. Wana Sasam, Asa, All, La'azar, Akahan, Wa, Hawa, Tazaya'a, Asa, All, Ma'akawatza, La Machana, Wa, Shakat, Asa, La Panyawa. Verse 4. Walakwak, La Azar, Akahan, Ma Dama, Ba Ataza Ba Iowa, Wa Haza, All, Nakak, Panya, Ahal, Mawa'ad, Ma Dama, Shabbat, Pa Amyam. Verse 5. Wa Sharak, Ha Para, La'ai Yan Yawa, Ira, Wa'at, Bashara, Wa'at, Dama, Ayam, Karasha, Ya, Sharak. Verse 6. Walakwak, Akahan, Aitaza, arise. Wa azawab. Wa slaki washabia. Ta wala ice. Slaki ta wala ice. Wa ashalayaka. Slaki. Waha shalyaka. All. To walk. Shirapa. Ha para. Verse 7. Wa kasai. So I'm just like wa kabas. Ba gadaya god like bagadyawa. Hakahan. Wa rock. Wa rock like wa rakataza. Basharwa. Bamayam. Wa akar. Yab wa all. Ha machana. Wa tama'a. Hakahan. I. Ha irab. Verse 8. Waha sharak. Atha. Yakabas. Bug. It's like a bug. God Bagadyawa. Bamayam. Wa Rak Slaki. Wa Rakataza. Basharwa. Bamayam. Wa Tama'a. I. Ha'ira. Verse 9. Wa Asap. Ayash. Tahawar. Apar. Ha para. Wa hanaya. Wa hanayach. Ma khawatza. La machana. Ba makwawam. Tawar. Wa hayatu. It's like wa hayatha. La adat. Banya. Yash'ala. La mashamarat. La mashamarat. Lamya. It's like la maya. Nada. Ha ta'a. Hawa'a. Verse 10. Wa kabas. Ha asa. Apar. Ha para. Bagat. It's like Bagadyo. Wa tama'a. I. Ha irab. Wahayatha. Labanya. Yasha'ala. Walagar. Hagar. Waf will come. La. Chakwa. I will lump. Verse 11. Ha Naga'ai. Bamat. Lakal. Napash. Adam. Wa Tama'a. Shaba'ith. Yum Yum. Verse 12. Hawa'a. Yat, like Yat, Ta'a. Yat, Ta'a. Bawa, Bayawam. Ha Shaliyashia. Wa Bayawam. Ha Shabayai. Like Ha Shabayaya. Yataha. Wa'am. La'a. Yatha. Like Yatha. Khata'a. Bayawam. Ha Shaliyashia. Wa Bayawam. Ha Shabayaya. La'a. Yataha.
That's it. 12.
Kapkan.
All right.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, verse 2, this is the ordinance of the law which the Lord hath commanded, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, that they bring thee a red heifer without spot, wherein is no blemish, and upon which never came yoke.
All right, so for this new instruction, the Most High has asked Moses and Aaron to bring a red cow that has no spots and no blemishes, and it never worked. So it's a heifer, so it's a girl cow, but it never did no work. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 3, and ye shall give her unto Eleazar the priest, that he may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face.
So you're going to bring that heifer to Eleazar, and in front of Eleazar, they're going to slay her. Outside the camp, they're going to slay the heifer.
Verse 4, and Eleazar the priest shall take of her blood with his finger, and sprinkle of her blood directly before the tabernacle of the congregation 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5, and one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin and her flesh, and her blood with her dung shall be burned.
So in this particular instruction by the Most High, a man isn't cooking this food so that it can be offered up. This heifer, this red heifer, is going to be used specifically for one reason. Can you read?
If I could, sir,
Go ahead.
I want to say something to my young brother. I want to break it down for my young brothers over there.
All right,
or
go
my
ahead.
nephews, if I could. So the Most High is telling them to bring a cow, right? He's telling them to slaughter the cow and then do something with the blood. He don't care what they think. You know what I'm saying? The Most High don't care if they said, man, that seems nasty. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sprinkle blood around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If the Most High tell you to do it, you do it, right? What we do is what Christ told us to do. Christ is not telling us to sprinkle blood, but Christ is telling us to honor our father and our
Right.
mother. So that's
Right.
what we got to do. And to everybody else watching, you know what I'm saying? We do what Christ tells us to do,
Right.
whether we want to or what we think it doesn't make sense. You know, so we get it done. That's all I had.
Right. Give him a hand. Yeah, man. Shoot. So y'all should, just like how y'all listen to me as a father, y'all should also listen. We should all listen to the Most High God as our Heavenly Father, because with that, we're able to obtain the good things that the Most High God has for us. You
That's
know,
right.
it's a lot of things that the Most High God tells us to do that it's just like when I tell you to do something at the house. You might not understand why I'm telling you what to do, but you don't have to understand why. You should just do what I'm telling you to do, because you'll know why after it's done. You understand? It'll become apparent after you completed it. Some instructions aren't built with why I'm doing this. Some instructions are just do them, and it's just like you're in a fire, and the instructions are to stop, drop, and roll. you don't ask why. You stop, drop, and roll. You follow the instructions, because if you don't, then you might burn. You might burn to death. So you do what you in more times than not, when the Father, Heavenly Father, tells us to do something, then we do what the Most High God tells us to do. Period. We don't ask no questions. And then if the Most High God gives us a place to ask a question, then we could, you know what I'm saying, by giving us like messengers that we could ask questions to. But when the Most High God gives his instruction, you just follow the instruction. And sure enough, you're going to find out why that instruction was given. Because you're going to start to see, okay, wait, oh, okay, so we do this because we offer these tithes up because the priest needs something. We leave the gleanings on our fields because the poor need something. You know, all these different things have reasons. Some of the reasons are not explicit. Some of the reasons are. But regardless of if the reasons were given or not, the obedience should still be there 100%. Keep reading.
Time. Verse 4. And Eleazar the priest shall take of her blood. I was like, I read that already. Verse 5. And one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin and her flesh and her blood with her dung shall he burn.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 6. And the priest shall take the cedar wood and hyssop and scarlet and cast it into the midst of the burning of the heifer. Verse 7. Then the priest shall wash his clothes, and he shall bathe his flesh in water, and afterward he shall come into the camp, and the priest shall be unclean until the even.
So right now it's telling you that within this process, there's going to be parts of this process that are going to make you unclean. So this is the job of like, this is a real job of a priest. It ain't a priest's job ain't to just talk. A priest have actual duties where they go kill, they go slaughter these animals, they burn their bodies to a crisp, and they while they burning, they put the incense that the Lord wants on the bodies, and while the bodies are burning, then when the body's complete from their burning, then you go take a shower, you go clean yourself, and you're unclean until evening. You understand me? You unclean until the sun goes down. Can you read?
Fine. Verse 8. And he that burneth her shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his flesh in water, and shall be unclean until the even.
So if you was taking part in the burning of the cow, you going to wash your clothes, wash your behind, and you unclean until evening. So that means that you should not have anybody touching all up on you or nothing like that. You should set yourself apart until the sun goes down. Keep reading.
Verse 9. And a man that is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer and lay them up without the camp in a clean place.
So a man who didn't partake in the steps before, he's already clean. He's going to come over here and he's going to take place in the next step, which is gathering all the ashes from the cow and the incense. Keep reading.
And it shall be kept for the congregation of the children of Israel for a water of separation. It is a purification for sin.
So these ashes are kept for the purpose of purification, like purifying ashes that are kept in the tabernacle, so that when you are sinning or you come across some type of sin and those ashes are needed, then those will be provided for you. These are the instructions for the priest. These are things that the priest need. Go ahead.
Verse 10. And he that gathereth the ashes of the heifer shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even.
So the person that's doing that gathered all the ashes, just like everybody else, as soon as your job is done, you go wash up and you unclean until evening. Keep going.
And it shall be unto the children of Israel and unto the stranger that sojourneth among them for a statute forever.
So this is something that is going to be done. This purification process is going to be done as a statute forever. You understand? This is part of the sacrificing. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, as a Levite and as a priest in this time, this was the instruction that was given to him. You know what I'm saying? And when it says that it's to be done forever, that means that as long as you're a Levitical priest, you're gonna have to do this duty. This is gonna be your duty as a Levite and as a priest here under Moses and Aaron. You're gonna have to do that. Go ahead.
Slaki.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say, if I could, sir,
Mm-hmm.
please correct me if I'm wrong too. So when it says statute forever, so we don't do it today because we in hell.
Right.
Some things we can't burn a cow out front of the school and
Right.
collect the ashes and have the ashes in the school.
Right.
'Cause it's just not practical in hell.
Right.
But when we in the kingdom of heaven, best believe we're gonna be doing that again.
Damn right. Damn right. Give him a hand, man. Give him a hand. Like, there's a lot of things that, I mean, this, like the brother said, we're in hell, but this is why it's proof that we're in hell, because we can't even do the things that we need to do within this kingdom. Within our person's kingdom, we are not allowed to do the things that we need to do. So let's just make sure that we keep in mind that, you know, while we're here, even if you may be having one of the better of lives while you're in this hell, this is nothing compared to what it will be like in the kingdom. And in the kingdom, not only are we going to have a complete turnaround of how we live today as a community, but we're going to be doing what the Lord tells us to do. And there ain't going to be no ifs, ands, or buts. So these things like this that we reading in the Bible, these are going to be commonplaces. They're going to be priests that are going to be doing priest work every day. It's going to be their job. When you get, like, heaven isn't what Christians describe, where you're floating around with like angel wings and you're playing the harp and you're playing, and, you know, you're just floating around like butt naked white baby angels. That's not what heaven is. Heaven, the kingdom of heaven, is we're going to be ruling the planet Earth. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the chosen people of God, are going to be ruling the planet Earth, and we're going to be in control of everything, including the oppressors that were oppressing us in the time before the kingdom. We're going to be in control of them. They're going to be doing what we tell them to do, and we're going to be doing everything we can to make sure that this kingdom stays strong and stays complete, and that nobody defiles it or nobody pollutes it. All right? What verse we at?
11, sir.
Go ahead.
Khan. Verse 11. He that toucheth the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days.
So now we're going into things that make you unclean with dead bodies. So this is kind of the reason why when you go to a funeral, if you touch the body of the dead person that has died, that you're unclean for 7 days. You can't go to the school for 7 days. Like, we still uphold that today here in I.S.U.P.K. If we go to a funeral, if we touch the body, we're not going to be teaching school class for 7 days. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 12. He shall purify himself with it on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day he shall be clean. But if he purify not himself the 3rd day, then the 7th day he shall not be clean.
So, again, these are the things that are being done in those times because they had the ability to do them. You know what I'm saying? In spirit, we make sure that we do all these things and uphold everything that we can while we're here because the Lord told us to do it. You understand? Now, we don't have a red heifer that we can go to without blemish that hasn't touched the yoke. We don't have that. You know, if we had our land and we had our way in the kingdom, which we will, we're gonna be able to have those red heifers. You know, so we're gonna be able to follow through with all of these things. But until we can, we're gonna do everything we can and everything that's possible, and we're gonna do it to the best of our ability. That's verse
right.
That's verse 12.
That's right.
All right, yeah, we're gonna go back to the Hebrew. Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 13 in the Hebrew. Called Hanagai, Bamak, Bud Napash, Ha Adam, Ashar, Yamwa, Wala'a, Ya Sa Khata'a, Ak, Mashakan, Yahweh, Tama'a, Wa Nakarata, Ha Napash, Ha Hawa'a, Ma Yasha'ala, Kaya, Maya, Nada, La'a, Zarak, Al Yawa, Tama'a, Yahaya, Awad, Tama'athwa, Bawa. Verse 14. Za'at, Hathawara, Adam, Kaya, Yamwat, Ba'ahal, Kal, Haba'a, Al, Ha-Ahal, Wakal, Ashar, Ba'ahal, Ya Tama'a, Shaba'ai, Yam Yam. Verse 15. Wakal, Kal Ya, Pathwak, Ashar, Ayan, Tazamayad, Pathyal, Al Yawa, Tama'a, Hawa'a. Verse 16. Wakal, Ashar,
Say,
Yada'ah,
bro, I'm damn near dead, my nigga.
Ayah,
Salaki.
Banya, Ha Shada, Ba Khalal, Harab, Awa, Bama, Awa, Ba Atazam, Adam, Awa, Ba Quabawar. It's like a Ba Quabar. Ya Tama'a, Shaba'ith, Yam Yam. Verse 17. Wa Laquakwa, La Tama'a, Ma'ipar, Sharapat, Ha Khata'at, Wanathan, Al Yawa, Mayam, Kha Yayam, Al, Kaya. Verse 18. Walaquat, Zawab, Wa Tabal, Ba Mayam, Ayash, Tahawar, Wa Hazah, Ayah, Ha Ahal, Wa Ayah, Kal, Ha Kalyam, Wa Ayah, Ha Napash Wa, Ashar, Hayan, it's like Hayawa, Sham, Wa'ai, Ha Naga'ai, Ba'atazam, Awa, Ba Kalal, Awa, Bama, Awa, Ba Quabar. Verse 19. Wa Hazah. Ha Tahar. Ayah. Ha Tama'a. Bayawam. Ha Shaliyashia. Slakia. Ha Shaliyashia. Bayo. Wa Bayawam. Ha Shabayaya. Wa Khata Awa. So wa Khata Awa. Bayawam. Ha Shabayaya. Wa Kabath. Ba Gadyawa. Wa Rock slightly. Wa Ra Khatzah. Wa Ra Khatzah. Bayam Bamayam. Wa Tahar. Ba Irab. Verse 20. Wa Ayash. Ashar. Ya Tama'a. Wala'a. Ya Takhata'a. Slaki. Ya Takhata'a. Wa Nakaratha. Ha Napash. Ha Hawa'a. Ma Sawak. Ha Kwahal. Kaya. A. Ma Kwadash. Yahweh. Tama'a. Maya. Nada. La'a. Zarak. Al Yawa. Tama'a. Hawa'a. Verse 21. Wa Hayatha. Laham. La Hakwat. Iwalam. Wa Mazah. Maya. Ha Nada. Ya Kabat. Ba Gadyawa. Wa Hanaga'ai. Banya. It's like a Bamya. Ha Nada. Ya Tama'a. I. Ha Irad. Verse 22. Wakal. Ashar. Yaga'ai. Bawa. Ha Tama'a. Ya Tama'a. Wa Hanapash. Ha Naga'ai. Sa Tama'a. I. Ha Irad. Verse.
Yep, it's in. All right, English.
Okay. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 13. Whosoever touches the dead body of any man that is dead and purified not himself defileth the tabernacle of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from Israel, because the water of separation was not sprinkled on him. He shall be unclean. His uncleanness is yet upon him.
So again, this just proves that because the devil that the Bible speaks of is not allowing us to do some of the things that we should do, that the priesthood requires of us, you know, and because they, you know, throughout the Bible, there's been times where the priesthood has been faltered from doing the things that the priesthood should do. all of these people who have oppressed the children of Israel shall pay for it. You understand? Because they are stepping in between us being obedient to our Father. And they're going to pay.
That's right.
Just like Pharaoh paid. You understand? Keep reading.
Khan. Verse 14. This is the law. When a man dieth in a tent, all that come into the tent and all that is in the tent shall be unclean 7 days.
So, just like when you go to a funeral, when you go inside the sanctuary of a funeral where the body is being kept, it's the same type of rule. This is where the rule comes from. If you go into there where the dead body is, then you'll be unclean for 7 days. Keep reading.
Khan, verse 15. And every open vessel which hath no covering bound upon it is unclean.
So, if you got some kind of, any kind of vessel, anything holding anything within it, if it's not closed when the person dies or dies in that room, then that thing will be unclean. Like if you got an open bottle of wine, that's unclean wine from now. You know, keep reading.
Khan, verse 16. And whosoever toucheth one that is slain with a sword in the open fields, or a dead body, or a bone of a man, or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days.
So it's just like you're gonna be unclean 7 days, even if you sit down, right? Sit back down. You're gonna be unclean for 7 days, even if you go to a graveyard. So that's the reason why we have the rules, that we set these rules up in the I.S.U.P.K. We tell each other these same rules because we're upholding and we're being obedient to what the Most High God tells us about the uncleanliness and the cleanliness when it comes to dead bodies. You read?
Khan, verse 17. And for an unclean person, they shall take of the ashes of the burnt heifer of purification for sin, and running water shall be put thereto in a vessel. Verse 18. And a clean person shall take hyssop and dip it in the water and sprinkle it upon the tent and upon all the vessels and upon the persons that were there and upon him that toucheth a bone or one slain or one dead or a grave. Verse 19. And the clean person shall sprinkle upon the unclean on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day, and on the 7th day he shall purify himself, and wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and he shall be clean at even.
So, like, one thing that I want y'all to take away from when y'all hearing this is you got to understand that this time, in those days, there wasn't any disinfectant. There wasn't any quarantine type disinfectant cleaning type of agents where a person, a dead person can be right here and we can have a mask on and have a suit on and have covering, body covering like they do at the with the people in the morgues, or not the morgues, but the crime scene type of people. They clean up the scenes and all this type of stuff. They didn't have disinfectant spray and bleach and all that stuff. All they had was what the Lord tells us to have, and these things were the things that were used to clean us, or in more ways than not, pretty much disinfect us from the uncleanliness. You understand? You know, all these things it's saying put the hyssop in the water and put it all over the tents. That's the same thing you would do if a dead person was to die within a house. You make sure you clean that house. You make sure you clean all the things that's around it. You make sure that the sin of death isn't on everything within that tent or that house. It's the same thing. Keep reading.
Khan. Verse 21. No, it's 20.
Leo, be quiet. Turn around in that seat.
Verse 20. But the man that shall be unclean and shall not purify himself, that shows, that soul shall be cut off from among the congregation, because he hath defiled the sanctuary of the Lord. The water of separation has not been sprinkled upon him. He is unclean.
So if it's just like you touching all these dead bodies, you doing all of this, and then you don't go through the process of becoming clean, then you will not only defile yourself, but you could defile others, and you could defile the holy things. You understand? Like imagine somebody dying, and instead of you going and cleaning up and cleaning everything around it, you touch the body, you do this, you do that, and then you walk over to the most holiest place, like you can't pass germs or you can't pass these things off to other people. Like that's the whole point of it. Like a person who does that, who goes that far, they're gonna either get killed or get cut from the congregation. They're gonna be excommunicated, excommunicado. You getting out of here, because if you think that, like, that's almost like you're a biohazard. You understand me? You trying to harm people. You know, and that type of person has to be separated from all the people. That type of person cannot be around the holy of holies. It can't be around the holiest of all people on earth either. You got to be separate. You got to be away from us. And the Most High God give you all these instructions to make sure that you're clean, and you don't follow them, then you really want to harm somebody. And that's why the Most High God harms you before you can harm anybody else. Go ahead.
Verse 21. And it shall be a perpetual statute unto them, that he that sprinkleth the water of separation shall wash his clothes, and he that toucheth the water of separation shall be unclean until even.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 22. And whatsoever the unclean person toucheth shall be unclean, and the soul that toucheth it shall be unclean until even.
All right. Most High Christ. That's pretty much self-explanatory. So these are just instructions on what should be done with a dead body, and the protocol thereof for the Levitical priest when they have a dead body, or somebody has died in their tent, or anything surrounding that type of nature. All right, now we go on to Numbers 20. This one get into some good stuff. I mean, all of it is good, but you know, we get to a story about something about to happen. Let's read.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Waya ba'awa, banya, yasha'ala, call, ha-ida, madabar, tazan, ba-chadash, ha-ra'ashawan, wa-yashab, ha-ain, ba-kwadash, wa-sama, sham, Mariam, wa-sakwabar, sham. Verse 2. Wa-la'a, aya, mayam, la-ida, wa-yakwahawa, il, masha, wa-il, aharan. Verse 3.
How about this? You see,
Wayarab, ha'ai, aim, masha, waya amarwa, la amar, wa lawa, ga wa ainawa, pa ga wa ai, akyanawa, la panya, Yahweh. Verse 4. Walama, Slakia, Walama, ha ba'atham, ak, quahal, Yahweh, All, Ha Madabar, Hazah, Lamawa, Sham, Anak Noah, Wa Ayar Noah. Verse 5. Wa Lama, Ha Aliyah, Ha Lucky, Ha Aliyah Noah, Ma Matazarayam, La Habayah, Af Noah, Al, Ha Makoram, Hawa'ai, it's like Ha Ra'ai, Hazah, La'ah, Ma Koram, Zara'ai, Wa Sa'ana, Wa Gapan, Wa Ramawan, Wa Mayam, Ayan, Lashak Wa. Verse 6. Waya Ba'a, Masha, Wa Aharan, Mapanya, Ha Wahal, All, Kafak, Ahal, Mawa'ai, Wa Yapawa, Ayah, Tanyaham, Waya Ra'a, Ka Bawad, Yahweh, Alahayim. Verse 7. Waya Dabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La'amar. Verse 8. Huakha, it's like a quack. Ha Mata, Wa Ha Quahal, Ha Ida, Ata, Wa Aharan, Slaki, Akika, Wa Dabaratham, All, Ha Sala'ai, Love Ayan Yaham, Wa Nathan, Mayam Yowa, Wa Hawa Taza'at, Laham, Mayam, Man, Ha Sala'ai, Wa Hashakoyai, Ak, Ha Ada, Wa Ak, Ba Ayaram, it's like it, Ba Ayaram. Verse 9. Waya Quak, Masha, Ak, Ha Mata, Ma Lapanya, Yahweh, Ka'ashar, Tazawahawa. Verse 10. Waya Kwa, Waya Salaki, Waya Kwahawa, Masha, Wa Aharan, Ak, Ha Quahal, All, Panya, Ha Sala'ai, Waya Amar, Laham, Shemaiah, Na'a, Salaki, Na'a. Ha Mariam. Ha Haman. Ha Salai. Hazah. Na wa Salaki. Na Wataza Ya'af. Lakam. Mayam. Verse 11. Waya Ram. Mashah. Ah. Yadwa. Wayak. Ah. Ha Salai. Bama Taha. Bama Salaki. Bama Tahawa. Pa Amayam. Waya Taza'awa. Mayam. Rabayam. Wa Tashat. Ha Ada. Wa Ba'ayaro. Wa Slaki. Wa Ba'ayaram. Verse 12. Waya Amar. Yahweh. All. Mashah. Wa all. Aharon. Ya'ain. La'ah. Ha Manatham. Baya. Laha Quad Shanya. La'ayanya. Banya. Yasha'ala. Lakan. La'ah. Tabaya Ayo. Slaki. Tabaya Awa. Ah. Ha Quahal. Kazah. All. Ha Rakza. Ashar. Nathakia. Laham. Keep going.
What chapter, what verse is it?
12.
Yes. Go ahead and read in English.
Okay. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 1. Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, into the desert of Zin in the first month, and the people abode in Kadesh, and Miriam, Oslakia, and Miriam died there and was buried there.
So we're going back to, explaining what's happening with the children of Israel and the story of their travel to the promised land. So at this point, Miriam has died when they've made it to the desert of Zin. So keep reading.
Verse 2. And there was no water for the congregation, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
So they're in this desert, and there's no water. And so now the people are getting very frustrated to the point where they charging Moses and Aaron up, trying to figure out what's going on. Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be men of God. Like, what's going on? And look, what you begin to realize is the children of Israel, while they're in the wilderness, they are very unforgiving. You understand me? They are on Moses and Aaron's neck. Despite all the things Moses and Aaron do to make sure that they stay alive, it's still not good enough.
So
Go ahead.
I'm only imagining if they bucking up to Moses, I'm imagining how they fighting amongst themselves for leftover water.
Come
and
on
stuff.
now. Imagine this. If they did it to Moses and they did that to Christ, then you shouldn't feel no kind of way as a priest on earth today going through a little something with these people that you love. They're going to put you through some kind of ringer. This is how the people are. This is how our people always been. Always been like that. Always been tough on the people. But it is what it is, because as long as we obey the Most High God and do what the Most High God tells us to do, then we should be good. But let's read what happens when you tweak the orders of the Most
Con.
High God. Keep reading.
Verse 3. And the people showed with Moses and spake, saying, would God that we have died when our brethren died before the Lord?
So they bring it back what happened to Korah and them. They like, shoot, our brethren died before the Lord. Is God trying to kill us too? Like they ain't giving him no slack. Keep reading.
Con. Verse 4. And why have ye brought up the congregation of the Lord into this wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there?
And why you even got us here in the first place? You trying to kill us and the cattle? Like what? Like what's the point of this? Like they frustrated, they mad. Like, and you know, with a understanding heart, I could understand, bro. Like it's just like our people going through the hell right now that they going through. Like, even though we telling them, hey, man, all these things that we do it because the Lord tells us to do it. If we do it, we going to get these good things. And even while doing it, even some people that so-called, you know what I'm saying, call themselves in the truth, they get frustrated. Because it's so much hell around us, it's frustrating. It'll tear your spirit down. It'll make you say some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, you know what I'm saying, in the time that we have now, when we got the scriptures and the stories all in front of us, we should be able to read these things and learn how to train our bodies, our minds, our spirits, our everything in order to be prepared for times like this. That's why we had a Day of Atonement and all these different things we have it set in our culture that allow us to sit in our culture and also sit up in front of us as our holy book. You understand me? So that we can be better than those before us. That's the plan. You understand? Like we see what's happening with them. We see what they went through. We see what they're going through. And as we go through the things that we go through, we should remember the stories of them going through the things that they were going through, so that we don't fall in the same pitfalls that they fell into, questioning the Most High, doing all this. Like, we don't got to do that. We don't got to fall for that. We can actually be better than them. We can actually remember the stories, remember the history of what happened to our people, and actually do better than what our people did. Keep reading.
Verse 5. And wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt, to bring us into this evil place?
And why y'all brought us out of Egypt just to bring us here to this wicked, evil desert with no water? We starving, people dying, cows dying. Like, they frustrated. They on a bean right now. Keep reading.
It is no place of seed, or of figs, or of vines, or of pomegranates. Neither is there any water to drink.
It ain't nowhere for us to plant our food, grow fruit, figs. It ain't no vines around here, no pomegranates. Ain't even no water. It ain't nothing around us but desert. Like, why have you done this to us? They hot. They burnt out. They overwhelmed, like the sisters like to say these days. They overwhelmed.
Like I could.
Go ahead.
Let's say they say you brought us out of Egypt into this evil place. That just shows, you know what I'm saying, that our people like somebody smiling in our face but pressing us, stabbing us in the back but smiling in our face, rather than being stern with us and loving us and helping us.
Right.
We much rather, you know what I'm saying, take the oppression and live in hell and live under oppression, even if they give us some flesh pots, just if they give us some Wi-Fi or some what do we have? Xbox.
Yeah.
If we got Xbox, then we could deal with the George Floyds.
They rather be a slave with a little bit of porridge and slop than free and walk into a place where you're promised all these things. Like, that's the problem. A lot of us lack a lot of faith. We lack faith. We don't obey the Most High God because what we obey is our flesh. We see our flesh wants what it wants when it wants it right in front of us, and if we see any semblance of what that is right in front of us, we don't even waste no time. We'll even go back to the horrible semblances of what we're looking for instead of being patient and obedient to the Most High God so that he can give us the greater thing that he has for us.
It was unaliving the firstborn every male.
Come on, man.
And making them work.
A lot of people,
pyramids, no straw.
Look, a lot of the people that was in the wilderness right there killed their babies in Egypt. Killed, like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta think about this. Like, y'all gotta think about how deep it's deeper than what y'all actually seeing, because you gotta think about, like, put yourself in the shoes of these people and think about the things that they came from, which is not very great things. But then they get to one little piece of affliction, one little struggle, and all of a sudden now you ready to backslide back to the evil that you was in before, that you prayed to God to take you out of. God can't put you through a little bit of nothing before you trying to give up and go back to the old you. Like, when you tired of being the person that you used to be, then that's when you can become something greater. And at this point, they're trying to go back to the person that they used to be, because the battle is becoming too fierce for them. What we got to learn how to do is fight until the death, endure until the end. Don't just soon as everything start getting hard, soon as everything start feeling like it ain't no light at the end of the tunnel, like, fuck it, let me reverse. If you done made it 50% there, then you only got 50% to go. But if you make it 50% there and want to go 50% backwards, then you gonna be in a worse place, and it take the same amount of time.
Damn, that's heavy.
Like, you got to think about it. You got we gotta stop letting our flesh and our demons and and these spirits that try to take us off the track win. You're gonna end up just being just like these people that's been promised the promised land, the land of milk and honey. They've been promised something that was greater than they even experienced in their entire life, because they were born into servitude. Everybody, you got to think about that too. Everybody that's walking around in that promised land was born slaves in Egypt. So all they know is slavery. You about to receive something greater than what you've ever known, but you can't even walk the whole walk. Soon as something feel like it's tough, you folding. You want to go back to where you know it's bad. Like, and not only that you know it's bad, but you know it's bad and you've seen good, because not only do you live in servitude, but you are able to see people that's living in royalty. So it ain't like out of sight, out of mind. What I don't see, I never miss, because you have seen it. You just never been able to have it. It's like, oh, we sitting over here, we got to eat slop over here, but they sitting over there eating steak dinner and asparagus. And we got, every day we wake up and we smell the steak dinner and asparagus, but we can't eat the steak dinner and asparagus because we got to eat the slop. And then they finally give us oh man, we can run away. Let's run away right now. And as soon as the runaway get hard, now you ready to go back to the slop. When you know it's steak and asparagus out there, you know it's out there.
Sir.
Like that shit, that's the weakness. That's weak. We gotta purge the weakness from up out of us, or we gonna end up just like these people. Keep reading. We gonna get to the end. Well, we gonna get to the good part soon.
Verse 6. And Moses and Aaron, Wait, did I finish five?
Yep.
Verse 6. And Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they fell upon their faces, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto them.
Now this is Moses and Aaron going to put themselves on the line for y'all's complaints. Read what happened.
Verse 7. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 8, take the rod, and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink.
So the Most High hears Aaron and hears Moses, and he gives them instruction. Simple instruction. Go over there, take the rod, gather the congregation, speak unto the rock, water gonna come out the rock, take the water, they come out the rock, and feed it to the people and they animals. Very simple instructions. Very simple. Keep reading.
Verse 9. And Moses took the rod from before the Lord as he commanded them.
Moses went straight to it. Keep going.
Verse 10. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock. And he said unto them, hear ye now, ye rebels. Must we fetch you water out of this rock? So
Moses, he on the bean at this point because he already, Moses got trust in the Lord, you know what I'm saying? So he already knowing, the Lord say to do this, then this was finna happen, right? So he goes up and he stands on his pedestal and he like, hey, y'all rebels, y'all rebellious brothers and sisters. I could have said something else. So y'all didn't put me to the point where I got to pull water up out of rock. Keep reading.
Verse 11. And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also.
And so Moses, instead of speaking to the rock like the Most High God told him to do, he gonna slap the rock with the staff twice. Now when he did it, the rock opened up and water came out. True enough. But he tweaked that order. He did not do what the Most High God told him to do. He did the opposite. And this goes to show you that no matter. Keep reading.
Verse 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believe me not, to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore ye shall not bring the congregation into the land which I have given them.
So because Moses took it upon himself to tweak the order, now Moses, Aaron, and everybody over there not going to be able to see the promised land. That's what the Most High God promised them. Now, this the deep part, this the heavy part about it. You understand? Like, hold up. My screen went up. I was about to read this part. So, not only did Moses tweak the order, the Most High God wanted the people to see that Moses would use what the instruction that the Most High God tell him to do, speak unto the rock and give power to the Most High God for making water come out this rock, and that would give Most High God the glory, and that would further solidify the faith of the people. Because Moses up here telling, hey, the Most High told me to tell this rock that water gonna come out of you. So with the Most High God's power, I command water to come out of that rock. And then when water comes out the rock, then everybody knows that Moses, given the power of the Most High God, was allowed to give water to come out that rock. But because Moses hit the rock, he ain't give it up to God before he hit the rock. That nigga said, y'all rebels, do I gotta make water come out this rock? And he took credit. He basically took credit.
Sir.
Go ahead.
What you said at the beginning of class is heavy, you know what I'm saying, siding it with this. because you said, you know what I'm saying. We learn from the people in this Bible. We learn from their good things and their mistakes. And I'm just thinking, Christ himself learned from Moses, because every time Christ performed a miracle, he said, "This is what God wants." This because of you, the Lord. Let this happen, Yahweh. Let it happen. He ain't make the same mistake that Moses.
We ain't doing no miracles without saying Most High in Christ.
Kind of what kind.
We giving the Most High all the glory every time. This is not of me. This is not you in the I.S.U.P.K right now. No matter what happens, if something good happens in this school, you will never hear a man of God say, "Oh yeah, I did that."
Kind of what kind.
No. The hell you want us to not see the promised land?
For real.
No, we gotta give glory to God, because the Most High God told me to do it, and this is why it's getting done, because the Most High gave it to. So it's always Most High in Christ, always that. Like, you gotta understand that, and you gotta keep that in your mind, because you're gonna come to a point where the Most High is gonna grant you power, and those demons is gonna make you think that you can tweak the order, or that you can take it upon yourself. Don't take nothing upon yourself. Do what the Most High God tells you to do. Always.
That's right.
That was the end of 12?
Kind of kind, sir.
All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and close out for this week. We're going to start back up at at Numbers 20 and 13 next week. With that, I imagine, which means to stand. Y'all can sit down for right now.
SHALAM.
YAHANNA.
Fortunately, here come the hard part again.
It happened this time.
You need me to do anything?
This little part right here at the end.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Keeping out those rolls a little bit.
Waiting like I finished the prayer.
The Lord has done it.
You
Most
know
High
what I mean?
God.
The Lord have done it. God dang. All right. We're going to salute the Torah. Yahweh Bashim Al Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Bashim Yah Shabrak Yah. Snap, I was supposed to come up the other way.
All right. Imanium, which means to stand. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and the English. Imanium Wapanyah Hakwadam. Sar, which means to turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and the English.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malak with Ka.
Malak with Ka.
Saba'ah.
Daba'ah.
Ratazayka.
Ratzaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratazah.
Ba'aratza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Natan Lanawa.
Latalanawa.
Lacham.
Lakam.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalak Lanawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kawaf Nawa.
Kabawafnawa.
Kasalak Nawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kawafi Nawa.
Kabawafinawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabi'anawa.
Tabi'ainawa.
Banasayawan.
Manasayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashaya Nawa.
Hawashainawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wahata Para.
Wahataparath.
Lawalamium.
Awalamyam.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, our Father,
Our Father.
which art in heaven,
Which art in heaven.
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be
Thy
done
will be done.
in earth
In earth.
as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily
our
bread,
daily bread.
and forgive us our debts
Forgive us our debts.
as we forgive our
As
debtors.
we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into temptation.
but deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the
For
kingdom,
thine is the kingdom.
and the power and the glory,
And the power and the glory.
forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, Sar, face forward. Men of Israel, we're going to do one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Madyam Shabbat. Madyam. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabrakatah. Yadyam Matah. Sar, face the sisters. We're going to do one courtesy salute to all the sisters watching. Men of Israel, Madyam Shabbat. Madyam. Barak. Yahweh Shema Alathan Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yadyam Matah, dismissed.